Grin and Share It is an MGM cartoon that was originally released in 1957, directed by Michael Law, with a story by Homer Brightman. And we have Bill Thompson voicing Droopy. This is a Droopy and Butch story. I'm not too familiar with the character of Butch, but Droopy, I remember from my childhood. I've seen a couple of his cartoons more recently, and I really like the character. There's something about just the way he goes about things that I just find so peculiar, and I really enjoy the character. And it starts off with Goofy, Butch, and Droopy in a gold mine, and Butch is fed up. He is exhausted from doing nothing, while Droopy is continuing to chip away, and they're both fed up of having not had any gold. And there's this beautiful shot at the very beginning of Droopy and Butch, and right on the other side of the wall, we can see this giant pile of gold. And it's a beautiful metaphor about how you should never give up, because you never know when you're going to strike that gold. And Butch has come up with a plan that they will halve the gold, but if one of them dies, the other person will get all of the gold. And of course, when they find the gold, Butch tries to put this plan into action. But Droopy is a very clever character. Droopy is not going to let himself be killed just so Butch can have all of the gold. It's interesting to see how far the characters will go. I liked how the gold was animated. I thought the narrative itself worked very well. And I really did just love that shot at the beginning of the gold being just out of sight. Right there, almost touching it. Butch is a character, as I said, I'm not familiar with, but I liked him in this. I thought he was very interesting. I don't know how much he features in other Droopy cartoons, but I hope we do get to see more of him. Please feel free to recommend any of his cartoons, if there are any others. Droopy in it I really liked. It's not my favourite Droopy cartoon. Not that I've seen in abundance, but of the ones I've seen, certainly recently, it was certainly very good. I kind of preferred Butch as the character, which is unusual for me. To favour the character that I hadn't known before. But I liked him. It worked well. The narrative was good. The narrative was very well developed. The pacing was very good. Some of the tricks they tried to pull I thought were very creative, very well animated. Although it's not my favourite Droopy cartoon, I still say Grin and Share It is pretty good.